In your mind, how does a place come to have a function in a community? What influence does community have on your life? In nature, we see endless interaction, endless relationships. No piece, no individual operates without the influence of another. You can't accurately understand an organism without comprehending its function within its ecosystem. And wherever you look, you'll find that any one animal, plant, or mushroom depends on many others for its success. You begin to see that the essence of nature is not solitary, but interconnected. The Learning Center took its initial shape as a collaboration and began to fill in thanks to a dedicated group of volunteers, donors, and community members.
I hitchhiked into Skagit County in 1975.
This is Mike Brondi, a dedicated local community member who was drawn to this valley by the inspiring community and incredible landscapes.
I was immediately smitten when I got to the area. The diversity of ecosystems, my friends who had been here all summer working for the Department of Natural Resources took me on some tours. And so we went out to the Olympic Peninsula, to the ocean. We went up to the various passes in the North Cascades. We went to the east side, and the diversity of the landscapes and plant communities were just totally blew me away. The kindness and openness of the people also was wonderful.
During the later phases of construction, Mike, an employee of the North Cascades National Park, became involved in revegetation efforts. The previous fishing resort that had been on this landscape impacted the land in two ways: invasive species and garbage. Revegetation efforts cleared out many non-native plant species and replaced them with plants naturally occurring in this place, and the landscaping work removed waste. Like many projects at the Learning Center, Mike collaborated with a team of volunteers and completed the entire process with intentional stewardship.
But I got started in 1999 collecting cuttings and seeds from within a mile of the Environmental Learning Center site. We were to plant them in 2001. We eventually did plant by 2005. And so the project was delayed, the plants got bigger, and a very beautiful thing happened in that North Cascades Institute started a graduate student program, and I got to work with some of the grads on the cooperative effort to grow these plants and plant. The people that came in to help with the planting, recruited by Ernst Snyder, grad student, were marvelous, and took me one step closer towards recognition that to really fulfill the mission of the Park Service, we needed to engage many more people in the community, and particularly young people, help them commit to better appreciating and preserving the wonders here in the North Cascades.
This planting that was propagated throughout campus complements the large diameter native trees, which were left in place to maintain the visitors' awareness that they're in the forest community. With the completion of the Environmental Learning Center, NCI's programming has changed from a focus on camping-based activities in the mountains and lakes nearby to a center in which to host a community. With this came a logical shift to hosting groups of all kinds. Whether it's fifth graders visiting with their teachers in classes for mountain school, or multi-generational family getaways, or the crowds that excitedly flock together for Diablo Lake boat tours, or providing a wide variety of seminars, from geology to watercolors to photography to wildlife tracking, the Environmental Learning Center facilitates them all.
What was amazing is that Seattle City Light believed in this project.
Saul Weisberg is the executive director of the North Cascades Institute.
They saw that it really met a need in drawing together the different parts of the larger upriver community. And the city recognized that and accepted that. The park was pushing for it. The tribes were pushing for it. All these different pieces of the community were coming together. And the city took a risk. I mean, there had never been educational mitigation for a hydro project, or I think any other energy project in the country of this scale before. And they took a risk on us, the Institute, because we were, 3 years old at that time. We'd never run a facility. We'd never done food service. We'd never done any of those things that we now do every day. And it was the belief in all those partners that education really was a tool for conservation, and an important one that everybody wanted to see happen.
With this new center, the North Cascades Institute was able to expand this conservation tool to serve thousands more people every year. Over the 15 years since the Environmental Learning Center opened, this community, our environment, and our world has changed a lot, and we know it is changing today and will continue to change into the future. Throughout this evolution, one thing remains the same. This place serves as an inspiration for all who behold it. Thank you for watching this video series on the history of the North Cascades Environmental Learning Center, brought to you by North Cascades Institute and Seattle City Light.